Hello everybody and welcome to a new Let's Look At. My name is Ben the Human and this is Pegs and Stickers. It is a game kind of like Plinko or Pachinko, if you've ever been to a Pachinko parlor. Or Peggle, something like that. You fire a ball at a bunch of stickers, pegs, and then as the ball hits those pegs, you get multiplier and score, very like Balatro. It's like every other game I play on Steam right now, which is Balatro and or deck builders and roguelites put together. It's by Mr. Morris Games and Tyler Ray Games. They sent me a nice message asking me if I'd check out the game, and I have just spent the last 60 minutes playing it just on my own time. It's very addictive. I'm not particularly good at it, but part of that I think is just learning the mechanics of the ball bouncing. That's actually like really tricky compared to other Balatro-like games that I played. So this is just the demo, so there's only a few things available to us. There's a couple different schemes of pegs that you can line up. So right now there's hexagon, there's a couple other ones like pyramid and pachinko that will be in future non-demo versions of the game, I assume. And there's a bunch of charms here, but we only have access to the Nazar, which keeps evil spirits away, and I don't know what evil spirits are, so I'm sure that will come into play in the actual version of the game. But we're gonna jump in here. I'm gonna show you how this works. So these are the pegs we have. We start with $10. This is all very Balatro here, but what I've found that works pretty well is there are these things called steel pegs that don't break. Normally your pegs get hit once or a few times and then they break and then the ball falls through. There are steel ones that don't break at all, and then you can kind of use those to corral the ball in here. One other thing that I think is very useful is this guy called the target, which is kind of like jokers in Balatro, or I guess not jokers, more like your passives that give you benefit from them. So this is a passive that allows us to see how the ball's projected path after 5 bounces. Normally you can only see it after 1 bounce. For me, because I'm not really sure what's happening with the ball most of the time, it's nice to be able to see what the ball's going to do multiple bounces into the future. Two malt when a red peg is hit seems very useful. What are you? If no walls were hit. I hit walls all the time, man. That's probably not gonna fly. I'm gonna grab the gold frosting because it can give us some money in the future as well. And yeah, it's all about just trying to plan out the path in a way where you hit all the balls and get as high of a score as possible. It's very, I mean, it is Balatro, but with this unique peg mechanic, which is kind of cool. So steel pegs is what I was talking about before. These are really useful. Not only do they not break, so you can kind of use them to corral the ball into a certain location that you want them to be in, they also just have a really high score. They just naturally give you 100 points. The red ones will naturally give you 6 multiplier. So they're all pretty good. If the malt ends in an even number, double it. Ooh. Okay. I mean, we don't have the ability to buy you, and if we hit the blue jam, we actually end up with an odd number. But that would be kind of cool, is that if you build your red malt to only be an even number, the shotgun could, or the double or nothing could be really, really good. I've never seen that one before. All right, and you can only move your pegs around in between rounds. So if you want to move your pegs and you've already started the round, you have to wait till the next round. The blue, there's a blue and a red giant as well. I think those are also very good. Cause that, like, they just get stronger the more of those types of pegs you have. I'm trying to remember when I bounce, it's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over here, I think is where it landed. Ooh, so there's a glass peg that there are vampire pegs that kind of look like a tombstone. Every time you break a glass peg, it makes the vampire peg stronger. I really want to make a vampire build work, but I haven't gotten the right order of pegs to make it work. So we'll leave this alone, but I really like the idea of the horror film feeding into that. You seem really nice to have if you can just get you early and just make more money off of the remaining balls. Because normally there were 2. Junk pegs cannot be moved. Does nothing. Okay, so it just blocks where we can put stuff. I'm trying to... Oh, it looks... Oh, wait. What if we go the other way then? Hold. I'm trying to get to a point where I can hit all 5 of you. Oh, that's so close. But it just kind of sails on by. You're better than hitting the other blue, I think. Yeah, we didn't even need that guy there. Nice. Now, once we start to get to around 10, that's when things like the wheels start falling off the wagon here. Oh, but maybe we start better to start a vampire build late than never. Perhaps. And we can afford another blue giant as well. We're very heavy on the blue side of things. Not so much the malt, so we need to start thinking about getting some multiplier in here. All right, how is this gonna go here? We should probably think about rearranging our pegs so that we're hitting the more valuable ones sooner. Really want to hit these two giants though. Not hitting the giants seems like a mistake. All right, we did it. So the glass peg only lasts 1 round, so it's nice to have the vampire peg so you get some sort of lasting benefit from having them. They also just give you a lot of points. Ooh, a red steel peg is nice. Okay, let's swap you around here. Like this. Then maybe we get red marmalade. Just put it there. Try to keep everything into the funnel. That looks pretty good. Nice. Okay, we missed out on our donuts, but that was pretty good still. And we got it in 1 turn. 7,000. We need to start really kicking off here, though. Another vampire would be good. Because it would be nice to be able to... And another steel... Steel guy is good. It would be nice to be able to... make both of you stronger every time we get a glass thing. But we're really lacking in red, which is kind of unusual for me. When I was playing this before, I was kind of drowning in red points. All right, we managed to do it in 1 run too. This guy is really helping, is we're just getting tons of money for the remaining balls. There's a blood vampire is great. Like maybe here? For every broken glass. So it doesn't matter if it's blue or not. Okay. So let's put you here and then you there. And then maybe you... and then there? What are the odds our malt ends evenly? We couldn't afford it anyway. Another blue. Wait, I don't think we really need the blue. We need just more malt at this point. We don't have any stone pegs, so that's not it. Peg scores an additional 1.2 malt. I should be looking for that. Those modifiers down there can be pretty good. I guess you could call them like enchantments. This one's kind of interesting. So they randomly put down these barriers. Oh, wait. It was like a sliver where it bounced into the middle off of this red tombstone a couple times. Yeah, like that. There we go. Oh, that was sick. Yes. Ha ha ha. 26,000 in one go. Yeah, once the target becomes like 100,000, that's when I've really fallen off the map here. Red cone is nice, just another passive red malt for us. Counts as glass when popped. Oh. Well, that'll be good. Cause that'll make you guys way stronger. That sounds awesome. The end of every round. Remaining balls give 3 coins instead of 2. Huh. I want to stick with what we have for now. Oh, you snuck through! I can't believe you've done this. That was not nearly as high as I thought it would have been. Try that. Alright, that was much... Well, we're still lacking in the malt department. 29,000? We did clear 49. Like, odds are we can make 120 something work. Aha! You're nice. Let's put you down below, maybe? Try to funnel these things, like, in further down. Peg scores an additional 2 coins. We don't really need that. Put you there. You're doing 12 now, which is really nice. It's just like the more we hit that guy, the better. Yeah, like that. Come back off the wall. Very good. Oh, missed out on our donuts. Nice, 35. Okay. And I think this is the last time we get to trigger you, so our vampire thing won't trigger any further. Oh, that's a weird path. Let's try that one. Now you can see why I like the five bounces thing, because there's no way in heck I would have known any of those paths if we only had 2 bounces worth of prediction. All right, 40,000. Nice. We're getting there, but we need more glass now because we're no longer buffing our vampire pegs. We get enough? Yeah, we did. Great. All right, this might be the furthest I've gotten in the game so far. What do you give me? Additional hits. That's not gonna get us the points we need. I think we reroll. Give me glass, you jerks. You know what? I think now's the time to sell you and get you. I know we might not get the benefit of having an even number of malt. Actually, well, I could guarantee that we get a. I think that it's actually more valuable if I guarantee that we get even numbers of malt. Don't take an odd number malt thing. Let's reroll one more time. Give me a glass peg. What are you? Sure. I mean, 80 score is not bad. All right, let's see how we can, oh, geez Louise, 222,000. There's, oh, you gave me an, what? What? Where did the odd number come from? How did this happen? Because you give me 18, 4, 2, you're giving me 2 each time a red peg is hit. How did we get to an odd number? Help! Because you're 6, you're 6. I'm bamboozled. How did that happen? Oh, because we start with 1? Is that why? God damn it! So I needed an odd numbered one. Damn! Oh, I'm bamboozled myself. Hopefully, oh god, what a horrible round. We didn't get any malt. Oh, I'm dying, you guys. We were having a good run, and it all fell apart because I don't know how things work. Oh boy, oh, that was terrible. Although I guess the only thing we really missed out on this was this extra energy vampire. Oh, we only have 2 balls left. I don't think there's a way we make this work. We had to not botch that one random throw I had where the ball just like gave up. And I don't think we can, yeah, we can't really be missing this energy vampire when we do that. Oh, I'm so upset with myself. It would have been kind of a long shot. Oh, and not getting the malt, the blood vampire malt was terrible. Oh man, if I knew how to read, we could have done, because then we could have been guaranteeing that we hit an odd one right away, and then we would have guaranteed we get an even one. That's just my bad, not understanding that the 1 is already there for whatever reason. Okay, I think we do one more run here. All right, let's see if I can learn from my mistakes and understand what we did wrong there. All right, I did really like what our vampire pegs were doing for us there. So I think we want to start with you. Eventually, I'd like to get target, and obviously we want to get more glass as we get more into vampire, but we just don't have. We don't have the money. And unfortunately, even with all of our pegs active, we still can't beat the target, so we'll just have to do it twice. Don't botch it. There we go. I could see some people being very, like, Balatro about it, where they're like, oh, I missed the original target, time to start over. That's not how we're gonna roll. Put this on the vampire. That way we get mult for hitting a high value vampire as well. An extra ball is fun. I've had I've had it on a run before, but it's very hard to predict what's even happening with the second ball. And it's kind of expensive, so we're just gonna let it be for now. If we can get a second ball in play later on, we'll try it. But for now, we're just gonna keep rocking what we have. Making money. 20 points when a red peg is hit. All pegs give 1 coin less and plus 3 malt. Peg scores an additional 2 coins. That would take 6 impacts to be valuable. The stone would be kind of interesting with that one though, because these can get hit 4 times. So say you put this on a red stone and you hit it 4 times by, you know, ricocheting the ball back and forth, you could make a lot of money really, really quickly. I think we'll go purple flower though. It's kind of a good thing to get early on. I should have rearranged you so you were on the left side. What if we try that? Let's try that. Ah, fudge. I wanted to try and bounce it so it would hit the red one and then bounce over and hit the blue one. Oh, he went too high. Oh, God. That was better. I was so busy hitting this guy that I was not getting any blue points. Frosting. You kind of make the double shotgun play not really very predictable because every time you grow in mult points, which is very confusing. I think for now, let's just grab the blue dummy. It's relatively cheap. Because we just don't have a lot of ways to get blue right now. And we do want to keep hitting the flower. You shuffled my pegs, you dirtbag. That's a boss, by the way. The bosses will do that. I'm trying to bounce it real far. And then back over. Yeah, like that. Boing! Ah, fudge. This one is really rough. Oh, because you can't predict where he's gonna move the pegs on you, right? So it makes it kind of hard to plan. You kind of just have to scrape by with whatever you can kind of come up with in the moment. Yeah, that's as good. 700 seemed like as reliable as we could get out of that configuration of pegs. A blue steel is welcome. A green flower. Maybe we do flower run. That's kind of fun. Build a little cone here so we can bounce around inside it. I don't have any money. I don't know why I was I was like contemplating the blue cone and I was like, you can't afford that. What are you talking about? Nice. Okay, we can reliably clear that whole triangle. So maybe what we want to do then is, how did I do that? Like that? Oh, it's sort of like that. We want to move these two guys down here, probably. Like this. Ah, too far. Pretty solid, though. All right, you guys come down here, since we have a pretty good setup. I wonder if I move you up, am I gonna be able to reliably do what I just did again, or not really? Because it kind of shifts over. Peg spawns an extra ball. Oh, we don't have any money for that. What the hell is a spawns a fungal peg? I'm very curious. I saw that before, and I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Together! Yep, this is definitely not not the same as it was before. Oh no. What are you? 15 points. Not hitting you is a disaster. That was better. We have 2 balls to go. I don't know, you guys. This might be... We might be in trouble. Much better. Oh, way, way better. Do they always spawn on this weird left-hand side? Oh, we managed to clear it. Nice. Can I sell you? Oh, yes! It's like free money, because you cost $5. All right, let's put these guys back down. Because that threw my whole mojo off, moving everything up and then losing that. Making you even more malt is pretty nice. Yes. Oh, I can't afford you. Oh, I missed out on the glass. Oh, no, wait. Sell all these dudes. We don't need them. They're here to make us money anyway. Give me the red glass. Yes! Now we can make you stronger. By breaking you. Maybe like this? Like that. Let's try that. There we go. Oh, balls. I need to break you. Terrible. We have 2 balls to go. Good grief. Likely we make this work, but we can't botch this. So hit the 2 most important ones. Oh my god. We managed to scrape by, but barely. I do kind of like this guy just filling the board. That's kind of fun. Oh, yes, more vampire, please. I can't afford you. But I can. Once I sell some fungal balls. How much do we need? There we go. I don't really need you. Oops. Let me just put you guys around the thing so you can kind of keep things contained. You shuffled my layout. That's very rude of you. What if we do it like this? Yes. Okay. I was gonna say that's likely to hit our most valuable scoring balls. We still need to make way more points than I'm currently getting. Why are you so weird? Yeah, like that. Yes. That was pretty good. 6,000? Okay. We're about halfway there. A little less. You bounced the wrong way! No! Alright, we have 2 balls to get about 8,000. Let's try that again. That. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That was a really good one. Just kind of a nice little roll across the top of everything. Hey, spare ball. Ooh, yes, glass, glass, glass. So important. Extra ball! We don't have any money. Well, we could, though. I think we have to. Just because it's very interesting to be able to sell fungal balls like this. I think you go like this. Maybe like this. And then hope the second ball just kind of like gets lost in the sauce over here. And generates a bunch more points. Like that. Terrible. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This is why I need five predictors. That secondary ball did nothing. I still haven't hit you. Like, hitting this guy is very important. How? Okay, my second ball saved the day. I was like, how did I not hit that one? I don't know if we're gonna get the points necessary for this one, you guys. Oh, hit that malt, please. Yeah, this would take a small miracle. I didn't even get that one. You can tell I still haven't quite fully mastered what's going on in this game, but it's a lot of fun. The demo is just really solid. I would recommend going to check it out. It's Pegs and Stickers on Steam. We unlocked the new peg, 30 points for each ball remaining. And then when a glass peg is destroyed, add 30 to your base points for the rest of the run. Cool. So more vampire synergies. Anyway, I've been Ben the Human. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks to the devs for reaching out to me about this game. If you guys enjoyed it, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of things like Pegs and Stickers or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.